Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Monday. Yes, the start of another week. At the moment, here in Melbourne, we've had rain non-stop, very high humidity. It's really quite, it's awful weather. But anyway, so as for people who don't know, on Mondays I talk about shows or whatever I've seen. And recently, excuse me, I went to Parkdale and I saw this, Holmes and Watson. Now this is the first, just excuse me please. Oh, excuse me. This is the first play for the 2025 season for the Mordialloc Theatre Company. Yes, what did I think of it? I thought it was really good. The standard was very high. The acting was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, especially from Joseph Bow. I am going to put in some photos of the cast list, and that will be coming up now. So as you can see, they're all experienced actors, theatre actors. But Fadi Zetoun, who played Dr. Evans, this was only his second play in 30 years. He's come back to community theatre, which is good. He was good. They were all good. It started off with a good writing. So the play was written by Jeffrey Hatcher, American playwright. Yes, it's mainly, he's had work done on Broadway and off Broadway, but I thought this was really good. The premise of the play is Dr. Watson is drawn to this, it's like a medical place on an island, because there are 3 patients who say they are Sherlock Holmes. Now this is set after the fight with Moriarty, and as far as the world knows, both Moriarty and Holmes are dead, but Watson has, and he's been getting these messages saying that Holmes is alive, but he goes and he meets these 3 Holmes to try and work out which one, if any of them, are the real Holmes. So that was the premise of the play. Full theatre, it was full. And everything I've seen this year, everything's full. It was really good. I'm not going to tell you the ending because you might want to go and see it. But this play, I think, is definitely worth seeing. And I have to admit, I like live theatre. I do like live theatre. And I've seen a few Mordialloc Theatre productions. I saw some last year. And I think this one is good too. Have any of you seen Holmes and Watson? Do any of you know Jeffrey Hatcher? This is by arrangement with Broadway Licensing Dramatists Play Service. It was directed by Amy Calvert. I'm looking at the program again. This was given out for free. I notice it's the same format as the Malvern Theatre Company, so they must be using the same things. But I thought it was really good. Really good. Holmes and Watson, yes. Went for 100 minutes with no interval, but we didn't need an interval. It was an engrossing play as well. And at the end, we all sort of went, oh, you know, because it was really good. I think it was really good. Certainly worth seeing the next production. The next production is The Children. I'll put that up a bit closer. So Mordialloc Theatre Company, they perform at the Shirley Burke Theatre in Parkdale. As I said, both the Mordialloc and the Malvern Theatre Companies have both performed in smaller theatres, but they have both been sellouts, and this is good to see. But if you want to have a look at their website, I will put that in the description box, because there's a few shows. I don't know if I'll go and see The Children, but there are a few other ones I'm definitely going to go and see. Oh, it's getting darker here by the minute. Sorry about that. It said it's so dark and overcast today. And I don't use extra lights or anything. I'm not that fancy yet. But yeah, I think it was really good. I went and saw another play this past weekend, which I'll talk about in a couple of weeks. And I have to say, I am really enjoying live theatre. There's something, it's so immediate. They're on the stage, we're in the audience watching them perform live. It's really good, really good. And that one was definitely, what would I give it out of 5? Probably 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. And as I said, I think the standard of acting was so good. Sparse set, because it is set at this, I suppose you'd call it an asylum, medical asylum in this island, and that's where I think that's really where all the action takes place. And as I said, there's Holmes, the three that are saying they're Sherlock Holmes. There's a maid or a housekeeper and an orderly, and then there's something else in it which I'm not going to say, but it involves a few other actors, but I'm not going to say that because that will give away the plot, which I'm not going to do. So yeah, let me know if any of you have seen Holmes and Watson, and if anyone is watching from America, have any of you gone to any off-Broadway shows? Because as I've said before, if I was in America, which I'm not going to be anytime soon, but I wouldn't go to the Broadway shows, I'd go to the off-Broadway shows, because for me, here in Melbourne, I see so much variety sticking to the suburbs. That's why I keep saying, look at your suburban arts. As I said, I have gone into the CBD twice in the last month to see things, but they're special treats. And the next thing I will see is, yes, it's in Mornington, which is an outer suburb as well. So yeah, let me know. Let's start a conversation. Who out there likes live theatre like I do? Okay, so enjoy your week, and I'll be back on Wednesday. Bye.